Now the headline: NEITI, CTA seek action on FOI abuse, demand transparency in extractive sector. Stakeholders in Nigeria's extractive industries have raised the alarm over the rising abuse of the Freedom of Information FOI Act, warning that its misuse for blackmail and harassment threatens the very foundation of transparency and democratic governance. Speaking at a regional roundtable in Abuja to mark 14 years of the FOI Act, Executive Secretary of the Nigeria Extractive Industries Transparency Initiative, NEITI, Dr. Orji Ogbanaya, lamented the growing trend of individuals weaponizing the FOI Act for personal gain. He said the FOI Act is supposed to be a tool of empowerment and a shield for citizens' rights, but sadly, it is increasingly being used for extortion and blackmail. Our correspondent reports that the stakeholders demand immediate action to protect FOI integrity and safeguard Nigeria's democracy.
The roundtable themed 14 years of FOI and extractive transparency in Nigeria, strengthening access, accountability, and citizen engagement, was organized by the Center for Transparency Advocacy, CTA, in partnership with NEITI and the Federal Ministry of Justice. It brought together stakeholders from across Nigeria's north-central region to chart a way forward for more equitable access to information in the extractive sector. Dr. Ogbonaya, however, reaffirmed Nigeria's commitment to transparency, citing NEITI's digital platforms that have processed 72 FOI requests and published industry reports and contract data. He emphasized that these gains are under threat from unscrupulous actors under the guise of CSOs misusing the law, and called for amendments to criminalize such abuses while boosting civic education and institutional compliance.
We are thinking that the time has come for those who labored to put this law in place to come together and separate the chaffs from the real credit pool civil society that understand the importance of this law. It's very important. So that the civic space we have all labored to put in place will not slip off our hands. Now the federal government, in furtherance of the FOI, created federal government payment portal, open treasury portal. These people go there, extract data, and then without understanding the context of those expenditures, and use it to threaten and begin to harass agencies. As heads of agencies meeting, this is a major concern.
Re-echoing his concerns, CTA Executive Director Engineer Faith Nwadishi stressed the need for greater grassroots awareness, particularly in states where extractive projects have direct impact on local communities. According to her, transparency must serve communities affected by extractive activities, irrespective of public or private sectors, noting that the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited (NNPCL) is not exceptional.
Every month they come to the federal government to collect money from federation account. That money is our money, so you can actually ask the state to give you analysis of what they have done with that money. And that's why I'm so happy now that states are compelled to implement that project. We now need to go from state to state, talking to community people, women group, youth group, disability group, traditional institutions, to say you can use this information, this tool, to get information about projects that are going on around your place. But at the same time, we must discourage people who think that the Freedom of Information law is a law that they can use to blackmail people or extort money from people.
Meanwhile, representatives from the Nigerian Upstream Petroleum Regulatory Commission (NUPRC) and the Federal Ministry of Justice, including Austin Okwa and Obafemi Maria, also after professionalizing the use of FOI Acts, noting that effective access to information fosters trust and strengthens regulatory oversight.
Must now go beyond compliance to commitments, beyond ticking the boxes for fostering a culture of transparency that is both proactive and responsive. In doing so, we will not only strengthen accountability, but also build a petroleum sector that is inclusive, equitable, and responsive to the needs of Nigeria.
Information and extractive transparency in Nigeria stands as a critical platform for reflection, discussion, and collective action towards strengthening access to information and ensuring transparency in Nigerian extractive industries.
The roundtable forms part of a broader strategy to ensure the FOI Act serves as a constructive tool for accountability, citizen engagement, and the deepening of democracy in Nigeria. Vincent Okushi, KTV News.